Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to our narrative where it's okay to be curious. Like and share, subscribe, hit that notification bell and drop your comments. Jamaica's sprint season is officially on fire. From blazing times at Velocity Fest to bold comments from a sprint legend. This week had been nothing short of explosive. And guess what? One of the world's fastest women just clocked a time that had heads turning. Let's break it down. Let's break it all the way down. Tina Clayton, 11.71 for the win at Velocity Fest. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is back. Alfred flies as Asafa's shocking revelations. Now let's start with this young queen on a mission. Tina Clayton, the former under-20 champion, made a powerful statement at Velocity Fest with a time of 11.17 seconds after battling injury and inconsistency in form for 2024. This marked a serious comeback. What do you guys think? She's still sharpening her blades, but 11.17 this early. Tina Clayton clearly setting the sights on a sub-level performance very soon. How do you guys feel about that one? Drop your comments. Let us know what you guys feel. Meanwhile, Ackeem Blake lit up the track with a stunning 9.96 seconds in the men 100 meters. Blake's performance sends a clear message. Jamaica Sprint Factory is still open for business. Don't blink. He could go even faster the next time or for the next meet. How do you feel? I think I like what we saw from Simbini with that very fast time, that world lead. But Ackeem Blake with a stunning 9.96. Very interesting times ahead. What do you guys think about that? Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is back. What say he? We all know that the sprint season is serious when the pocket rocket herself makes her move at age 37. Yes, 37 years young, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce clocked a win-aided 10.96 in her season opener. She's not just running, she's competing. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is competing against the amateurs and professional alike. Whether it's win-aided or not, 10.96 shows she's still a force to reckon with. That's actually a world lead time. Nobody has run that fast this year. Nobody had run that fast this year, win-aided or not. So Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. She ran in that semi-finals, but she backed out, and that's where Tina Clayton stepped up. Now, talking about world lead and farm and all of these things, Julian Fraser-Pryce, Julian Alfred. This is Julian Fraser-Pryce. So, like, you know, from one champion to the next. Julian Alfred blazed 200-meter opener. In the women 200-meter, Julian Alfred from St. Lucia opened her season in a jaw-dropping style with 21.88 seconds. That's nothing to scoff at. We saw what is happening in the Grand Slam, and these kind of performance that we're seeing from the Fraser-Pryce and the Alfreds is nothing short of remarkable. Julian Alfred, she's one of the fastest starters in the game, and she's proven that she has the finishing power to keep up with her start. Keep your eyes on Julian Alfred, especially with the World Championship around the corner. She's the Olympic champion in the 100 meters, but the 200 meters is definitely an event that she's fully capable of winning. To top off this week, a beautiful week of track and field, what would it be without a legend, Asafa Powell? Surprising statement in an emotional interview, in an emotional rant to some extent. Former 100-meter world record holder Asafa Powell dropped a bombshell saying that he might not allow his son to run for Jamaica in the future. Now, that's a controversial take. What says he?
My kid's not running for Jamaica. Not running for Jamaica. Sorry to say that, you know what I mean, but it's just facts, you know what I mean. My wife is Canadian and Ghanaian, so there are options, you know what I mean. I remember back in 2006, I was offered millions of US dollars to run for another country, and at the time I turned it down because I didn't know. It was very early, so I didn't know what the future hold. If I knew what I know now, I would have taken up that opportunity, you know what I mean. So I love my country and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, it's business, it's my life, it's my future. If we don't have support, money makes the world go round, and everybody want more money and more money every day, and we want to be comfortable and live a good life. No athlete want to retire and go work a 9 to 5 or go sit down and struggling, wondering what's next.
With Jamaica's rich sprint history, it raised questions about the next generation and what can Jamaica do for its athletes. This is a former athlete, a world-renowned athlete, one that have some notoriety, voicing his concern. Some of it is definitely worthy of a conversation, but how do you guys feel about Asafa Powell overall's perspective and the possibility of allowing his children or his son to run for Jamaica? And just to wrap this all up, whether it's Tina come back, Blake's blazing time, Shelly-Ann Fraser ageless fire, Julian Alfred dominance, or Asafa's concern, track and field season is definitely hot. It's blazing. Some would say that it's warming up, heating up, but I think it is blazing. What do you guys think? What is the most jaw-dropping moment of the week? Drop your comments down below and let me know what you guys think about the track and field season. What is your highlight at the moment? We've seen character is going on. There's so much to talk about, but I just wanted to highlight a few topics here. Some of these topics could be a video all by itself, especially with Asafa Powell and his concern. Some of it I really do think that Asafa Powell conversation, the way how he talk about things is interesting, and it seems like he's battling a few demons. Yeah, Asafa Powell without a gold medal, with one of the fastest times, one of the most dominant athletes, one athlete who probably could have had a better world record than what he had at the time. I do believe that Asafa Powell is reflecting or reminiscing on what could have been, and as a result he projects it forward. We cannot blame him for that. He's voicing his concern. Nobody knows if his son would become an athlete or will become an athlete, but his son, if he became an athlete, if he chose to, he would have one of those mentors who had been there, who have done something great for Jamaica. And wherever he chose to bring his star power, he would have to battle Jamaica to win. So whether you're battling for Jamaica or against Jamaica, it'll still be in the conversation. Jamaica will still be in the conversation. Drop your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Tina Clayton, is she capable of dominating in 2025? Do you think that of the Clayton twins, do you think Tia will continue to dominate? Alfred, do you think Alfred have that potential to continue to dominate in the 100 meters? I don't think that she completely dominated the 100 for 2024, only because we have seen how it played out. We haven't seen a Shelly-Ann Fraser going up against her in the finals. We didn't see she challenging a healthy Shericka Jackson. There are several things that we could talk about where Julian Fraser is concerned, but I do believe that her time to start out in 200 meters, good indication. After she battled Shericka Jackson in the 300 meters, good indication of what is possible. And with Ackeem Blake running such a good time in 2025, I think that it's good to see it, but it's typical. It's typical of Ackeem Blake running good times and not breaking that 9 something barrier. Until he goes beyond that, we'll have to watch, we'll have to wait, we'll have to see. Drop your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Right now, Tiff, like, share and subscribe.